Lionel Messi will win the 10th treble in the history of UEFA. It is 2-4, that's 9. Number 10, Lionel Messi, is going to win the 10th treble in the history of UEFA, including a Champions League trophy, the Ligue, the FA Cup, the Coupe, the French Cup, and the domestic league. The 10th treble in the history of UEFA, won by Paris Saint-Germain. His last dance before Michael Jordan. Before tying Michael Jordan, it's French clubs are going to be 2-6 in the Champions League final when Lionel Messi wins at Istanbul, because Istanbul is too much at 26. But Paris Saint-Germain are winning the quadruple. They are winning all 4 trophies. What constitutes a real quadruple? What is the definition? Is it winning 4 trophies in the Champions League? Is it winning 4 major trophies? What constitutes a major trophy? Is it 4 multi-match knockout competitions? That's probably what the definition is for Celtic FC, the only team ever to win the European quadruple. They completed a quintuple because they played in 5 competitions. But Paris Saint-Germain are the next team to win the quadruple. For my definition's sake, I don't care if it's technically 3 major trophies, because this is a knockout competition, this is multi-match competition, this is multi-match, this is multi-match, this is multi-match. That's why it's considered 4 major trophies. And this Glasgow Cup is a 1-match competition. But for definition's sake, in my video, a treble is going to mean 4 trophies in the season, with 1 being the European Cup. Paris Saint-Germain, 2022-2023, winning all 4 trophies. With Lionel Messi, the Rabbit, born 1987, the year of the Rabbit, which is the number 4 position, the Chinese Zodiac, Lionel Messi wins 4 trophies in a club year for Paris Saint-Germain. Now, Paris Saint-Germain, they got rid of the League Cup. The Coupe de Ligue, they got rid of. So, Ligue 1, Coupe de France, the Champions League, they don't have the League Cup anymore in France. They just have the Trophée das Champions, which is the version of the Community Shield or the Supercoppa Italiana, or they have the winners of the FA Cup, of like the Coppa Italian, the Coppa del Rey, and the winner of the league. So the Trophée das Champions will not be considered a major trophy, but it's going to be 4 trophies. That's all that matters for Lionel Messi and company. July 31st, the Trophée das Champions is going to be held over at Tel Aviv, Israel. The Qatar owners of Paris Saint-Germain, QSI, Qatar Sporting Investments, PSG has won a total of 28 trophies with the ownership group. The season will end with the quadruple at Turkey, at Istanbul. Turkey's to march at 28. 2 times French teams win the Champions League in 8 Champions League finals. Tel Aviv, Israel, chosen, crowned Jumanji 28, the World Cup, just 14 miles north of Doha, Qatar, at Lusail, because Doha is Jumanji 28. The amount of time from the Ligue for the Trophée das Champions when the season begins to the World Cup final is 20 weeks. Messi's Jumanji 20, Lusail's Jumanji 20. The Messiah takes the cross Jumanji 20. That's 5 total trophies for Lionel Messi this year. 4 with PSG, 1 in the Champions League final. Defending champion Real Madrid has 14 Champions League titles. PSG, the 15th trophy. PSG are the next winner. Qatar and PSG have Jumanji 15. Qatar's Jumanji 51. 5 trophies for Messi this year, this calendar year. 1 is the World Cup. 5 trophies this year. 1 is the Champions League. It is the quadruple. The only quadruple was won during the 1966-67 Champions League season. In the 66-67 Champions League season, with 67 prior Champions League finals in history, Lionel Messi will win the next quadruple in the history of UEFA. It is Lionel that has to match 67. Last quadruple, only quadruple in 67, Lionel wins the next quadruple. The second quadruple in the history of UEFA. The 66-67 season saw Inter losing the final to Rangers to Celtic when Celtic won the Champions League, because it is Inter that has to match 66. They played in the final of the 66-67 season. When PSG win the next quadruple after Celtic won against Inter, it would mean that Ligue 1's going to win the Champions League for the first time in 30 years. This fits the quadruple gematria interpretation for France's next Champions League title in 30 years for the next quadruple since Celtic defeated Inter. At Istanbul, we will see the next quadruple for the first time since at Lisbon, also the location of Paris Saint-Germain's last Champions League final in 2020. So, you know, when we go to the list of Champions League finals, you're going to see, that 2020 was held at Lisbon when Paris Saint-Germain lost the final. So this quadruple is happening. The last quadruple happened at Lisbon in 1967. The next quadruple is happening at Istanbul. Stevie Chalmers scored the goal to put Celtic up against Inter. Stevie is to match up 26. Stevie Chalmers is to match up 60 for Messi's next Champions League title since the win at Berlin in 2015. Argentina right now, PSG I should say, has a combined total of 44 domestic trophies in their history. The Messiah, Argentina, State of Qatar. Argentina win the World Cup, 44 domestic trophies entering the season. Lionel Messi will have 47 domestic trophies for PSG after they win all three. Al-Khelafi's Jumanji 47. PSG have 47 domestic trophies when the greatest delivers the quadruple. The next quadruple, since the last one at Lisbon, the Champions League title at Istanbul for Ligue 1 to be 2-6 in the final with 2 titles in 8 finals. When we go to the trophies, 26 combined Ligue 1s and Coupe de France's, 26 combined before the final at Istanbul. There you go. Another interpretation. Lisbon has to match up 90 and 36. 36 years later, Argentina win the World Cup. Then PSG wins the first quadruple since Lisbon in the year 67 because of Lionel having Jumanji 67. It starts to make perfect sense. The next quadruple from 1967 happens 56 years later in 2023. "56 years later, we see the next quadruple. Paris, France is to match up 56. Lisbon Lions has to match up 56. 1966-67 Celtic FC. They were nicknamed the Lisbon Lions because they won the quadruple at Lisbon because their logo is a lion. The last quadruple was won by the Lisbon Lions. Lionel Messi wins the next quadruple after the Lisbon Lions. Lionel Messi wins the next quadruple. Lisbon Lions, Lionel Messi. The Lisbon Lions has to match of the Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Olympia Stadion was the site of the last Ligue 1 Champions League winner in 1993. So the list of the Champions League finals, we go back to 1993, Marseille at Olympia Stadion. The manager of Paris Saint-Germain was born on August the 23rd. Also, the last time Ligue 1 was in the final. PSG played in the final on August 23rd of 2020. It just so happens to be the amount of time from the new manager, Christophe Galtier's birthday, to the day of the Champions League final in 2023 is a time span of, whoops, that's, check this out here. I thought it was 9 months and 2 days. Well, I'll get back to you on that one. Disregard previous. The last quadruple was held at Portugal. Well, this kind of explains why Paris Saint-Germain this year has, well, let's go to the Trophée das Champions quickly. The Trophée das Champions is the 27th edition of the French Supercoppa. It is going to be won by Paris because Paris is Gematria 27. Forget about it. The Trophée das Champions is Messi all the way. It begins at Nantes. Nantes is Gematria 73 and 19. Crown is Gematria 73. Doha is the Gematria of Nantes. The World Cup final in close proximity to Doha, I should say. So, yep, that's PSG all the way. So, we all know what's going to be going on with that. PSG have 46 trophies in their existence, including their continentals. 46 books are in the Old Testament in Catholicism. Remember, Argentinian Pope right now. Argentina, the country of Catholics. It's Christmas time. The Messiah rise again. He's born. He's resurrected in April. He's born right before Christmas. The newborn king, Lionel Messi. Strong symbolism with the Jesuit Pope's 86th birthday, the one from Argentina, Argentina's next World Cup victory. It'll be 50 trophies. If Argentina win every World Cup match in regulation, it'd be a total of 50 victories in the World Cup for Argentina in regulation. A key phrase, in regulation. (2022-23) Paris Saint-Germain. They signed 2 players from Portugal because that's the last location of the quadruple when Celtic won at Portugal. In the 67 final, Mendes has a total of 67 league appearances. His 85th appearance would be his first with Paris Saint-Germain because it is Messias and Paris Saint-Germain that has Gematria 85. The 1966-67 season. 1966 is 85. The 85-86 season of PSG was their first league title. 1966 is Gematria 85. 1967, the final year, is Gematria 86. We see the next quadruple right after Messiah wins Argentina their first World Cup since the year 86. But when you go to Paris Saint-Germain, you see that their first league trophy occurred in the year 86. In 86, Argentina win their first World Cup since the year 86. PSG had 56 points that season. The next quadruple happens 56 years later. This fits into the next quadruple right after the World Cup. It fits the narrative. It completely fits the narrative. It absolutely does. Nuno Mendes and Vitinha. 79.5 combined million euros. 79 is the gematria of champion. Once I type it out in the calculator, this is a lot of material. This quadruple is going to be history. We won't see anything. If only there was a League Cup in Ligue 1. You see what I mean? You see what I mean about this? It'd be amazing, man. I don't like PSG as a club, but come on now. It's still Lionel Messi. I don't like a state-sponsored terrorist, but it's still Lionel Messi. It still is. It still is. The 13 goals, the 71 league appearances. The greatest of all time is Lionel Messi. The greatest footballer that ever breathed air in the history of planet Earth. I'm absolutely convinced. No one can convince me otherwise. But 2022-23 Paris Saint-Germain are on their way to greatness. Glasgow Celtic is their name outside of Great Britain. 55 full seasons have passed before the next quadruple. We are working our way up. Notice how quadruple in Inter Milan's gematria of 115. That shows you how scripted it is. Inter Milan is gematria of Celtic, because Celtic is gematria 52. It's going to be 5 PSG trophies for Messi in 2 seasons. For his next Champions League since beating Juve of Italia. Since the next quadruple since Celtic won the quadruple. Celtic, gematria 52. Celtic in Italia, in Scotland have gematria 25. Messi becomes the greatest footballer ever. Mejor, gematria 25. Greatest in Spanish. This quadruple will still happen against Liverpool in my view, because Liverpool is gematria 52 and 124. For the next Ligue 1 Champions League title ever since the victory at Munich, Germany in Spanish gematria. Messi's language. The quadruple is going to happen not for Liverpool against Real Madrid. But the quadruple is going to happen for the next Champions League winner since Real Madrid Club de Football, for Lionel Messi's first Champions League title since he defeated Juve. Because PSG will play a total of 58 matches this year. When we go up to their competitions, Ligue 1, 38 matches. Trophée das Champions 1. The Community Shield, the Coppa Italia, whatever you want to compare it to. UEFA Champions League, 13 matches. They're at 52. How many matches are in the Coupe de France? Well, let's go to 2020-21 PSG as a reference. PSG skip the preliminary rounds. The Coupe de France is generally a total of 6 matches. So, Coupe de France, Trophée das Champions, Champions League, in the league. 58 total matches this season for Paris Saint-Germain when they win the quadruple for the next Champions League winner since Real Madrid, for the Messi's first Champions League title since defeating Juve. Internazionale Milano, last quadruple occurred against Inter for Ligue 1's next Champions League title. Against, ever since Olympique Marseille defeated AC Milan. It's AC Milan that also has gematria of Lisbon and Treble and Istanbul. AC Milan, it's... Man, this is a Diego. 4 trophies. 4-0. 4 for 4. Diego, Argentina. State of Qatar. Messiah's invincible. He's the greatest ever, Lionel Messi. He's the GOAT. Okay. So Bali was the goal scorer in the 38th Champions League final in 1993. Bali's gematria 38. That was the last time France won the Champions League final. It's Portugal, the last quadruple at Portugal. Messi's last Champions League title at Germany. Germany, gematria 83. Vitinha, the Portuguese player, has gematria 38. He also has gematria Germany. When it's summertime in Argentina, they're going to win the World Cup right before the victory at Istanbul for its greatest player ever. In Messi's native language, La Quadruple is Gematria 42 of Gematria PSG. And when Chalmers scored the goal in that Champions League final, winning teams that was 36 goals scored by a winning team in the Champions League final. Argentina win the World Cup for the first time since 36 years. Lisbon in French is Gematria 36. For the next quadruple is going to happen by a French team. The next quadruple is going to be won by a French team for the first time since at Lisbon. That's the whole meaning of Chalmers' goal in a 36-minute. The 36th trophy in club for Messi would be 36 when he wins. He's going to have 36 club trophies when he wins the game against Nantes in the Trophée das Champions. He won 34 trophies with Barcelona. He has 35 trophies right now entering the season, in which he's going to be playing in a Winter World Cup because of Barcelona having Gematria of winter. So Messi won 10 La Ligas, 7 Copa del Rey, 24, 28, 31, 34, 35. The 36th trophy in club in his career is going to be won right before he wins the World Cup. Lionel Messi for the first time in 36 years. Messi had 26 league matches last year for Paris Saint-Germain and 6 goals. Pope Francis at 266. Pope his 86th birthday the day before the World Cup final. 26 matches, 6 goals. Gematria of Lisbon, Gematria Istanbul. It all connects to each other. The quadruple is on.